we get this angle. I don't know how sticky this paper is. But the neat thing about this dock is there's a whole lot of points on each one of these docks. And the biggest thing is just trying to figure out where the cables are so you don't get your lure stuck down there. There comes a little spotted bass right there. Is if I was on a point right here, this is how I'd throw it, is throw it out past the front of that dock. I'm going to let it sink, so when I let this bait go down about 4 foot, as I bring it in, I'm going to cross right on that corner. And right when I cross on that corner, I'm going to give it a directional change. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm going to check out the cadence, see what these spots want. They might want a super slow roll where you're just kind of just cradling the rod and slow rolling it, or they might want it zipped along underneath the corner with multiple directional changes, just like you're ripping a rip bait, and bring it through that corner edge, and that's where it would get hit. The beauty on this, and we're going to get blown out by the sun, is there's shadows on each one of these points, each one of these dock arms. There's shadows on this side of it. And I mean, you couldn't ask for a better angle, better location to throw back that corner, past that corner, let it go down. If you're really good, you got fluorocarbon line, you know, you could use Maxima 18, 20 pound test fluorocarbon, get a little bit better sink rate in there. Mend your line to get it up underneath that corner. And I'm going to actually edge this dock about a foot underneath the pilings or the flotations. Put the rod underneath the dock. And now what I'm doing is I'm actually, I mean, you got 8-foot rods nowadays. You can actually put a bait underneath the dock and kneel and reel like Elias used to do with the Swimbait and trigger fish underneath docks like this. And you test it, like I said, it's not going to take long. Do it 1 or 2 times. The fish are going to come out, follow it. You're going to see where they're at. If you know where they're at, if they're on a cross section of a dock, open flotation, cable section, put that in your memory bank. Hit as many areas as possible. Turn around, let it rest for about an hour and a half, and then out of all these fingers, you know, there might be 50 finger docks. 4 of them might have the big fish. 4 of them have the fish that will make the difference. Come back in an hour and a half, hit those 4 spots. Now you have a chance of really putting something special together. And that's, you know, I did that for years in California, and guys just didn't understand it. When you understood the spots and the angles, you know, sometimes you don't have to fish all day long without bites. It's basically you want to fish half a day to find the fish. You spend the next half a day to hit the high percentage areas, and you might hit, you know, 15 spots the last 4 hours and catch 5 fish, and that's your 50-pound bag. On Lanier, I mean, that could be the difference of catching a 25, maybe even a 30-pound bag of spots. Just with a little time and a little homework on the water, man, you could see a lot of things happen. And this is beautiful. I mean, if you got clear water, you better use it to your advantage, because it will tell you so much if you pay attention with clear water.
Hey, if you're a serious angler like me, you gotta check out Plano's new 797 Extreme Angler box. I mean, this box has it all for the serious fisherman. Here in the middle, you got 3 3700 series waterproof boxes. And then they designed it so it's angled. They actually sit down. So, you know, out there in rough water again, these boxes are not gonna be coming out. You know, you go around to the back of the box, it's got a great gear pouch here. On the sides here, you got a 3600 series waterproof. Here in the top, you got a big open tray. You can put a lot of other gear here, you know, fishing line, things like that. There's storage for everything that you could possibly want. This is a box for a serious angler.